Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry I'm a little bit late there. My technology skills weren't super flash. My name's Denis Cox. I am the Business Development Manager for HydroKleen Australia. I started here in November last year and really enjoying it. For those who don't know, we have two directors, John Sanders and Sharon Jerd. They partners in work and also in crime. They're also married. A lovely couple who started HydroKleen in 2009. Done a terrific job. It started up in Darwin and they moved down probably about 4 or 5 years after that down to the Gold Coast here. We're based at Mullen Diner, although I call it Milan Diner. Sounds a little bit more posh. But we've got 19 franchises around Australia and we're in 45 countries around the world. So that's fantastic growth since 2009. John and Sharon spent millions of dollars on the development of this product, and not only it's, as you probably know, air conditioning, cleaning, it is a world leader, and it's the only air conditioning company in the world that has fit for purpose equipment. Everything is designed around just cleaning air cons, and that's all we do, and we do it really well. Traditionally, we've had the big franchise model, which has been quite popular, particularly in metropolitan areas. Because we're probably based on the Gold Coast, we've got quite a few franchises here and up in Brisbane, but also right around Australia, and we're getting a lot of interest. During COVID, which was probably a tough time for everyone, John and Sharon sat down with the team and they surveyed a lot of people and they came up with a new product. It's called the HydroKleen Partnership, and that's what I'm talking about today. It's a smaller model of what our franchise model was, and it's more affordable for people to get into the industry. Two of the barriers that stop people from starting their own business or adding on a bolt-on business was the fact that it was the cost, and it was also based around the commissions, the royalties. The traditional model was 15% on all sales, which a lot of people understood, but somehow accountants and others sort of struggled with a little bit. But when you think about it, for every dollar you make, you're keeping 85 cents of that. Which is a pretty good margin, because there aren't a lot of outgoings. You've got your cleaning product, but it's mostly just labour. We're recommending for a clean between $180 to $220, and the clean can take 1 hour, so it's a good hourly rate. There's a big you see a lot of people out in the market who are offering really cheap cleans, but it's just a different product to what we've got. We actually clean the whole machine. We get back to those hard to reach spots. They call them the coils, the barrel fan, and with our fit for purpose equipment, we're able to get to those areas. There's 3 reasons why people have their air conditioners cleaned. Firstly, for health reasons. A lot of bacteria and dead skin cells and germs and bugs get into the aircon and grow in there, and you're breathing that. You can't see them, they're that tiny, but often the first sign you get is just a bad smell. You might find that your air conditioner is making a funny noise, or that it's leaking, or that it's not getting to the right temperature, struggling to get cool. And that's probably because it's just clogged up, like a smoker with their lungs, So you really need someone to come out and give it a clean. Benefits are that not only then are you cleaning, breathing healthier air, but you're also, it's reducing the cost to run your aircon up to 30%, which is pretty significant saving given the cost of energy and also the cost of living crisis, and it increases the lifespan of your asset, your aircon, which is understandable given the fact that it's able to operate with less pressure. So the model that we have, the partnership model, it's designed for someone who's looking at starting up their own business, or for someone who wants to add it on to an existing business. So it'd be ideal for someone who's involved in HVAC, refrigeration, air conditioning, electricians, plumbers, cleaners, carpet cleaners, anyone who's basically getting into a house who is already doing an existing service, to be able to offer a bolt-on add-on service that they say, hey, guess what, we also clean air cons. Great additional source of income. And so one business can attract business the other way as well, so that someone who wants an aircon clean, when you're there you can say, hey, guess what, we also clean carpets. It is a terrific opportunity though if you just want to focus on this. As I mentioned before, with charging $180 to $220 per clean and taking an hour a clean, and that time can be reduced if you've got multiple air cons in the one house. You find in a lot of areas now they do have multiple air cons. So air cons are used not only for cooling but also for heating. and the bugs and germs that grow in them, they get there 12 months of the year. So particularly in humid areas where they tend to grow quicker, but we suggest that they should be cleaned every 12 months. It's pretty quick to look if you get a torch, and you can look up through the louvers and you can see the dirt and grime that's up there. So the partnership package, what's all that about? It's 9,990. Let's say 10,000. We'll round it up. And that gets you all the state-of-the-art of equipment. So I mentioned that John and Sharon have spent over $2 million on developing the products. So you're getting the HydroKleen machine, which is exclusive to HydroKleen. You're getting the HydroKleen catchment bag. So for any of the water that you're cleaning the equipment with, it is a thorough wet wash. The chemicals, so you can have the best product, you can have the best catchment bag, you go to the right chemicals that can get rid of those germs and bugs. And then there's a lot of backup support there as well. We've got the HydroKleen University, we like to call it, because it really is, as far as the amount of information that's there. A lot of training methods, techniques, marketing material, photos, logos. We've done a lot of work around trademarks and around branding. So a lot of that hard work's done. It's just really up to you to go out there and get the cleans and get the business on board, and we're there to fully support you. The opportunity is there right around Australia. We do have some areas naturally where we've got an existing franchise holder, but we do have a number of areas, particularly in regional areas as well. What we provide is it's a 4-year term, so 2 years plus 2. And the idea behind that just gives you an opportunity after 2 years that we can catch up together and say, hey, is this going well? What can we improve on? Do you want to go again? 9 times out of 10, everyone's pretty keen to, and we want this to be a long-term win-win relationship. Don't forget too that when you purchase this, you're purchasing, so you're getting your equipment and also the online training. So we provide really thorough online training with some magnificent videos that show all the different types of clean. You'll find there's that many different models, but they're all fairly similar. It's just minor adjustments as to where the screws might be on them, but they're fairly similar on the whole. And you can hit the ground running. We do also have training here at the Gold Coast at our head office. That comes at a cost, but the more people we have come along to the training, it significantly reduces. For us, it's not a money-making exercise, it's just to cover the costs of the training staff. And as I said, John, our founder and CEO, he actually was a man in the van. He worked out there cleaning aircons for 5 years, so what he doesn't know isn't worth knowing. He is a really good trainer, really thorough, and will teach you all the techniques. There's no trade qualifications required with cleaning aircons, and that's because that's all we do. We provide all the training that is required. So firstly, a lot around the importance of isolating the power, making sure the power's off, then you're right to go. We cover up the electrics just with just a small plastic cover there, and then the rest of it's fairly simple. Even I've been able to do a few cleans myself, and I'm not that handy. So we find with the marketing side too, we often, when we're doing a clean, we'll take a photo halfway through and show people that, hey, here's the clean side and here's the dirty side, and they're just shocked by the difference. And that's where we get a lot of our repeat business, not only from those, the people we've already done, but from their family and friends. So we have a really good, strong reputation in the industry, and I suppose to have 19 franchises around Australia and be in 47 countries, you'd need to. But some of the research we did was said that, what don't you like about tradies? We don't like them not turning up on time. We don't like them making a mess, and we don't like looking at tradies' bum cracks. So we said we can address all those three. So we call if we're more than 5 minutes late or 5 minutes early. We make sure we clean up as we go, and we've naturally got that catchment bag and the covers that we put on the ground, and we clean up the area after we leave, and we have uniforms as well, so no bum cracks. So even with that catchment bag, and I talk about John and Sharon investing, it's up to model number 42, and the idea is everything they do is around perfection, just trying to get the very, very best. So it's the Rolls Royce of air conditioning cleaning, and when it comes to breathing quality air, why not spend that money? It's not a need, it's a want. Well, it's not a want, it's a need. It's the other way around. You need it. You need to be having that fresh air. And we're a member of the Sensitive Choice Program, which is part of the Asthma Council of Australia. We're the only air conditioning company in Australia that have that approval. And that took some time and effort to get, but they tested all our equipment, all our products, and said, hey, you actually comply. This is what the product that you've got here is suitable and very, very good. You're actually providing clean, quality air for those asthmatics, and as you know, there's quite a few, unfortunately, in Australia. And I think with COVID and with various, flus and illnesses that are going around, people are really concerned about their health and healthy air. So you're in a market that's going to continue to grow. So give us a call if you'd like more information. I'm on 0451 619 364. Send me an email, Denis with one N, DENIS, .cox, COX, at HydroKleen, which is HydroKleen.com. Have a look at our website, which is hydrokleenaustralia.com.au. That will give you more information there. Happy to send you an information pack. As I said, the HydroKleen Partnership, it's a terrific opportunity, $9,990. You've got all the equipment, the online training. Your only ongoing cost on top of that is a fixed monthly fee. That was another thing that people objected to, and I mentioned earlier about the 15% commission. The fixed monthly fee is $650 per week. Sorry, per week. We hope not. It's $650 per month, and that's really just 3 cleans. So after you've earned that, everything you earn is your own. We've had people in some of the larger franchises, earning in excess of $30,000 per month. We think with this model, you're looking at that $20,000 to $25,000 range. But anything in life, the harder the work, the harder your work, the more successful you're going to be. And the first 6 months are going to be around building that database. You are getting a saleable asset, so that at some stage, if you wanted to sell it, it'll be based on how many customers you've got as far as database and what your monthly turnover is. Gives you an opportunity to be your own boss, work your own hours. If you don't feel like working mornings, you might be more afternoon. Schedule your cleans then. If you want to work on a Saturday, you can. If you want to work on a Sunday, it's really quite flexible. We'll be getting a lot of referrals here from head office for your particular region. We're here to support you right along the way. We're a renowned brand, HydroKleen. So reach out, give us a call, send us a message. But I look forward to chatting with you again soon. Hopefully I won't talk as much. But thank you very much. All the best.